Many, through long habit and fondly cherished theories, are going to grow dependent on the institution of African slavery. And they fancy that in Brazil, they can continue that institution as a permanent labor force. This was written by a New Orleans newspaper in 1865 and is in response to a bunch of ex-Confederates that are mad at the 13th Amendment and want to flee the country for greener pastures, aka slave-ridden pastures, because Brazil is like the only industrialized nation left that's legal. Their first attempted colony, New Texas, is going to fail spectacularly when their boat sinks. They get stuck in Cuba for a while. When they finally do make it down to Brazil, most of them die of malaria and typhoid fever, so that community only lasts a couple of years. But William Norris, ex-Confederate congressman from Alabama, he's going to go down, buy a bunch of land in Sao Paulo, and then right back to his family. The slaves are abundant and the land is fertile. He brings with him cotton, watermelons, and plows, and charges, the locals a bunch of money to teach them how to use the plows and how to plant the cotton. Learning from their mistakes prior to the Civil War, they actually build factories to not only process said cotton, but actually produce linen and cloth and all the other necessities that they didn't do during the Civil War and prior. Unfortunately for them, even though 20,000 ex-Confederates are going to immigrate to the area, slavery is outlawed in 1885. Oopsie in Brazil. And that doesn't go very well because those factories wind up getting sold to the Mueller family of Germany when they can't figure out how to run a factory without slave labor. Good news, though, if you're a lost causer and you want to relive the olden days of Confederate glory, you can go down to Americana in Brazil. And in April, every year, they have their Confederado celebration, where you're going to see a bunch of Brazilians dress up in Confederate costumes and wave a bunch of Confederate flags. So go enjoy that, lost causers. Like, maybe you could immigrate down there. That might be fun for everybody, right? Just go and immigrate down into Brazil and leave me alone.